All right, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and citizens of YouTube. This is Pastor Dow. Truthers, all right, truthers. A man or woman can be measured, or their heart can be measured based upon the amount of truth that they can acquiesce to. That means based on the amount of truth that they can not only receive, but you can see the reflection of the reception of truth manifested in one's life. You know what I said? You will receive the reception and a manifestation of what one has accepted concerning truth in one's life. Now, I pretty much talk about 4 different fronts on this YouTube channel. I talk about the social, the political, the economic, and the religious fronts. And at times, I kind of mix them all in. But make no mistake about it, when I am speaking on these different categories, I am presenting just nuggets of truth in each. Not because it's my personal opinion. If something was my personal opinion, I will make it so clear to you that you would not be able to miss it. For instance, I will say, this is my opinion and only my opinion. I will say something like that in the midst of my speech. The one thing I've learned in this life right here is that people really truly believe that their opinion is facts. But the truth is, my opinion and your opinion, they're not facts. They're just based on something that we personally want to believe. Let me give you a truth, for instance, okay? When we were born here in America, we were indoctrinated by the education curriculum and the societal norms that they have given us using a social platform to try to define for us what morality is. This system was already in place. It did not ask me, nor did it ask you at all. What did we think about how the world should run? Whether we like it, comprehend it, understand it or not, we have all, either passively or by knowledge, we have made choices. And those choices that we have made, what we have done is we have defined ourselves. And we have chosen to accept what we call truth based upon what people have told us. Am I making any sense? Not that we have done our own due diligence, not that we have done our own investigation, just by the mere fact and the sole fact that we chose to accept whatever someone has put in front of us. That's the reason why children, when they first are raised by their parents, they don't have any input or any influence. They just totally believe what the parents tell them because they are their guardians. And I'm going to use that term very loosely too. And so they're being reared and shaped, well, up until a certain point, because they're doing everything they can to make sure that they get a hold of the children earlier and earlier. First it was kindergarten, then you had elementary, now they have daycare, then they have preschool, and you have to understand that right now these are the years where children are sponges. And they're being shaped and they're being molded. Their value system is being shaped and it's being molded. And we have chosen by our own sovereign will, even though we were not intelligent enough nor educated enough We have chosen to actually believe what we wanted to believe. That's what we have done. And most of us still to this day don't know it. For instance, you may be entitled to your own opinion, but you're not entitled to your own facts. In the United States of America, they have conquered many nations. And I'm talking about the British Empire, because the United States of America is nothing but an extension of the British Empire. And they are ruling the world. So guess what they have done without your knowledge? Well, they have also rewrote history. They have also tainted a lot of information. And they have also taken anything that was of a positive influence of the glory of antiquities and applied it to themselves, as if everything that was good originated from them, going all the way back to the Greeks. You see, most of us don't know this. Now, for instance, in this life, you can choose to believe that there is the Creator, the Eternal, the Most High. And you can choose not to. Most people acknowledge that there is, this is what they call them, a higher power. Well, the higher power has a book, and it's called the Scriptures. But of course, you know, they have redefined and called it the Bible. And while we're living here in this life, have you noticed that most people think that it's really truly not important to know what's written in that book in order to be able to govern their life and their morality? Because, you know, it's obvious that even if, you know, you can choose to put it away from you, but it's obvious that most of us believe that this is just not it. We believe that there's something going to take place and something's going to happen after we die. It's just automatically in man. He knows it. Even without the influence of religion, he knows it. And man is inherently going to worship something. So, if you are a truther in the economic front, if you are a truther in the social front, if you are a truther in the political front, should you not be concerned also about what you do in this life? How you're going to spend eternity? Because the truth is, what we do in this life is going to echo throughout all of eternity. That's just the truth. Economically, we know that gold and silver is money. We know that. But when you fell out of your mother's womb into this fiat currency system, what do you believe money is? Money is also land, tangible assets, you know, food, resources. But if you've been conditioned to believe that money is fiat currency, are you going to really truly be motivated to start buying gold and silver in order to secure a more prosperous future for your descendants if you have not actually, watch this, sit down and went through the painstaking task to educate yourself? Well, I submit that you won't, because remember, no matter how much truth is to some people, or no matter how much you hear, truth is not truth until you get it. Y'all listen to me. It never, ever becomes the truth until you accept it. That's when truth is truth. Well, today, you know, people go to church. They do it on Sunday. They don't know why, but they do it on Sunday. They do it because that's just the way things have been. And they won't investigate it because it's too painful. But, you know, the sad part about all this is that some way, somehow, people have been conditioned every 4 years, every 2 years to trust in man. And they put more credibility in the political system, trusting in some senator, some governor, some financial guru, or somebody, whoever when they get elected, is going to make their life better. It's not. You are going to make your life better. You know, the healthcare, so-called healthcare system is really a health management system. And even at that, they're not managing your health very good. The system that we find in front of us, you know, it's a pretty bad system because people die in this system. They do it all the time. But it would behoove you if you would take personal responsibility and be responsible for your own health care. I know that may be something new. You know, people are not used to, old concepts, because, if they've been introduced to them, just like I do now, they'll think that I'm some type of alien from Mars or something like that. I'm speaking something that, man, I just don't understand and don't know. But let me tell you something. I only hope, and that's my desire. That's the reason why I'm here, for you to prove everything, test everything, try everything, to see if it's so. A long time ago, I was just sick and tired of being lied to, because I saw that it wasn't good for me. I saw that people were taking advantage of my lack of knowledge. And I had to actually do what most people don't want to do, which is actually exercise some self-autonomy. I had to educate myself. And I'm telling you, when you really truly start investigating things, looking at things, it hurts. It does. It really truly hurts. I spend many, many nights crying, literally just in deep anguish of spirit, trying to figure out how I'm going to navigate a better life for those who are coming behind me. It's a very painful thing. Love is not defined in words. Love is best defined in deeds. Y'all have a wonderful day.